basically one of 13 new planets in the game. Felicia, which is obviously on the outer rim, where Tiber and a lot of the game happens. Tiber's on himself, which is the character you see right there. He is the leader of the underworld. The crime syndicate making their play for power in our expansion pack. He's scrolling here, you can show off IG-88, who also teams up with the underworld. Of course, bounty hunter, everything that's going to cost him. Cool look at this is Silry. She's actually a Night Sister from Dathomir. Force sensitive. She employs the use of a lightsaber whip, which you guys will see in a second. So we have cool new heroes, a lot of new units. If we go in, we'll take in Silry. You can see that Imperial Juggernaut up there, we'll get more of that. So what Silry's going to do is she's going to use her whip to take out these guys, but she's going to force confuse them. Basically sends them running off in fear. What we're going to use now is IG-88 has a radioactive contamination power. Basically does nasty damage to infantry and light vehicles, so you can actually use these two in parallel. In the underworld, they use all sorts of guerrilla tactics, sabotage, unlike the Empire and Rebels. It's totally different than the other sides. It's very nasty. One of the things we're going to do now is we're going to take Tiber, who has the ability to bribe units and convert them to your side and fight for them. So in the game, the Juggernaut's a transport. We've added all three sides will have transports in the game to move their land release across the battlefield. All the maps are larger. They're the largest possible maps we can make with the engine now. No, none of this small map stuff. Juggernaut has a point laser defense system. You can see here it's taking out incoming enemy projectiles. Deploy. We'll let these guys just deal with them. We're going to move over to some new units that we have. Look at that black rig. There we go. These are plasma tanks and destroyer droids. And again, black market technology that Tiber has access to that none of the other sides do. These destroyer droids and plasma tanks are going to go up against Dark Troopers. We actually have 3 phases of Dark Troopers, level 1, 2, and 3. What you see right here, we have level 2 and level 3. Awesome, cool black market tech that only the underworld has access to. And another new feature in the game, we'll show you here. We have an Imperial base, lots of units, heavily guarded. Obviously, there's not much we can do. One of the new features to the game, after request from the community, is orbital bombardment. Sweet. And it all depends on which side you are. Each side will have a unique destructive ability. You have to have units in orbit, of course, in the single player. The first blast is an EMP effect, it shuts down everything. Oh. The second blast is like a nuke. Good stuff. So we're seeing here on Return to Galactic. What we have here, this is our corruption effect. Corruption is one of the main forms of, it's one of the main elements to the underworld side. It's their backbone. Spreading corruption is very easy. You use a unit called a saboteur, or you use your hero units. Using some of the systems in Empire War, you just drag and drop. Of course, the other sides will have counters. You have heroes, or you have bounty hunters, and actually negate the effects of corruption and keep those units at bay. There are 5 key elements to corruption. Money. You can actually drain money from enemy worlds without having to occupy them. Sabotage, which Gary can show you right here. So the underworld can actually sabotage enemy structures on enemy planets. We also have the ability to buy black market technology. Right here we're going to buy cloaking. And unlike the other sides, the underworld upgrades their units. So all their special abilities they all come from the black market, which is another cool feature. We also have the ability to spy on enemy territory. What is it? This is our advanced planetary base layout screen. This will allow players to switch factions really quick to the Empire. Alright. This allows the player to adjust units on the battlefield and customize to their liking. They can also move structures to different positions on the map as well. So if we move, Gary can move, you mind moving the structures around? Switch structures. You can see move to different slots. Again, a unique feature at the request of the community. Zoom on out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take, you got to switch over to the Underworld. We're going to take our forces, we're going to show you how the travel works in Empire War. So if you're the Underworld, you can move your fleet through those enemy territories, and what you do is you just pay a simple bribe fee. So the other sides actually have to stop and battle. The Underworld doesn't. What we're going to do is go into a battle here above Camino. Wow, look at that. Superstar Destroyer, baby. Darth Vader's flagship, the Executor. As you can see, we got the Rebel and Empire forces battling it out to take out the Executor. Well, Tiberzon also wants the Executor taken out as well. One of the unique features we have now in the game is we added the ability to fire on capital ships to the Death Star 2. So during tactical combat, click, point, and shoot. Good stuff. While this battle's raging, Tiberzon obviously doesn't like to get his hands too dirty. So we're going to move our guys in. We're going to begin our attack for both the Empire and Rebel forces there. Another cool unit that the Empire or the Underworld has are the Vengeance-class frigates. These units have the ability to cloak, and they can also move through asteroid fields without taking any damage. We're going to sneak these guys in behind the enemy units. They also have a unique technology. They use mass drivers and not lasers, so they can actually bypass enemy shields and get directly hit us directly. A very cool and devastating unit. Cleared out the Executor. Going to a fun cinematic. One of the unique things about Empire War, the Underworld, they retreat without penalty. So their retreat timers are less, so they can get in and get out without taking the harsh penalties that the Rebel and Empire have to take. That's, crime does pay. So with $100,